It's Week 12 of the NFL, and we'll see the Steelers' leader at quarterback. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Steelers and the Panthers. All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Today, it's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Carolina Panthers. Alongside my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Glad to be enjoying another week of football. And Charles, this is a contest that should make a former defender like yourself. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. Leading this unit will be the big arm man out of Texas Tech. 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. Pass to 20 for a short gain, second down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
They go play action. Now Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now here's Mahomes. And he coughed it up. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And now meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully. Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Devontae Smith, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. They went 5 wide in that offensive set, and racing going 3 wide's a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off? Did you just fit a race car reference into the game? Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now. Zoom, zoom indeed. Extra point put through by Boswell, and that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. And, you know, there's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January. And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2,
win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down. Just the first quarter of tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a different story.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. From midfield, here's Mahomes. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. He's got room at the 30. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
And as a former defender, I can tell you with certainty, those are the ones that have you losing sleep at night. I would not like to be in that film room on Tuesday going over that one. Just a pretty poor effort defensively, and it leads to a big play.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Blankenship's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the series to series. The best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
They go play action here on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
It's Zaven Collins who got in there to get the sack. A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. They'll look to throw here.
And that's complete ETN out of the backfield.
It looks like, yes, it is. 6 defensive backs on the field for Carolina.
They're going with a dime set. He'll look to throw. And this is caught, but I don't think he's staying in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. Before took him past the boundary, and it's 4th.
4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feed down complete.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down.
There's Chris Olave. And he is going to have the Panthers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
As you know, so many things in the passing game are based on yardage. Sometimes it's just based on timing. And that's what we saw right there on that play. 3rd and 3. Just get the ball right to the receiver.
Is the hitch route. And tell us, what is the hitch route?
Yeah, just take really one step like you're driving off the line of scrimmage, get the defensive back on his heels, get the ball out to the receiver, and he does the rest.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. And he finds Howard complete. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt able to record his 5th sack of the season. Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the 1st quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises, different angles that they chase it.
They were so disruptive last week. We'll see what the trend is here as we go forward. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw.
Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
2nd and 1.
They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. The Steelers at 7-3 now on the year. And they've been in a great groove. Winners of 7 of their last 10 now on the year.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne.
And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Boswell's kick is good, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. From the 29, Mahomes. There's Tremble, the tight end. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Now it's Mahomes again. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Up the middle, here's Taylor. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Holding, offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
Jake Camarda sent on now to punt this away. Now a hit and a loose football. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. Boswell for the extra point. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Slant pass complete to Olave. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. That caught by Trimble. And he is going to have a Panthers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. Over the middle, complete into the hands of Trimble. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Olave over the middle. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. From the gun, it's Taylor.
Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
4 yards on the pickup. Good enough to extend the drive.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
The second quarter score from Cincinnati. The Raiders are out to an early lead. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage, if he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
They'll look to throw again. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
First down, Steelers.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Back to throw again.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 20-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Back to throw.
He'll drop that underneath to Etienne.
And a few little style points on the juke, but not much room to maneuver after that.
They'll try to run with Etienne.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Devontae Smith.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Steelers would extend their lead here just before halftime.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
The Steeler offense ready to get going here in this third quarter. Second half starts with a run by Etienne.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. drop to throw.
He will find his man Chase complete. He's got room at the 30. Still going. Touchdown. Jamar Chase.
67 yards.
And the Steelers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you're wondering just how fast he was going, Next Gen Stats says 21.8 miles per hour.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
They run once more with Taylor. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. On the draw is Taylor.
Oh, nice move. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Intended for number 11, incomplete. It's now 3rd down.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Taken down at the 19-yard line.
2nd and 5 now. Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And the Panthers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Taylor.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's Gaddis. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there.
His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field.
Creeping up on 1,000, could get there on this drive. So a challenge for him to do that, but also defensively maybe a challenge for them to not allow that.
And that means probably kicking even more coverages to his side. What that really means is wherever he lines up, you will have a cornerback over in his area. Now instead of blitzing your linebacker, drop him into coverage. Instead of the safety dropping into regular coverage, that safety moves into that area to try and discourage the quarterback from going to it. That means everyone else, win your routes. You've got an opportunity to catch passes now too.
Yeah, a little bit of a cat and mouse game.
2nd and 1. Open man is Chase, complete.
fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it second down. On play action, they'll throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Hayes. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Complete. Smith has it.
And he will have a Steelers first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7.
Going old reliable there to the slot on third down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence, because how do you cover? Do you go with the bigger guy to try and use size? Got to try and go with the quicker guy, and sometimes you even get out quick there. Very difficult to match up with that slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to him.
And he's had the hot hand.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Second and 3. He finds his man, complete. It's Hayes.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the third quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the first and goal.
Now they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass.
They're going to look to throw. Being checked, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on first and goal.
Straight ahead, Etienne.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Travis Etienne.
A 15-yard touchdown run.
And the Steelers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it. Pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Extra point now by Boswell. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that one a long 11-play drive.
And it was capped off by a Travis Etienne touchdown run. Taken at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Carolina getting set to take the field.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Mahomes looks to throw on third down. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw finds its target, Dobbs. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
There's Tremble, the tight end. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Mahomes now on first down. Eluding the press. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
That caught by Tremble. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Olave over the middle. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now it's Mahomes again.
Olave holds it in. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Here's Mahomes to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And that will be incomplete.
Results, the 4th down.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Well, the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is fielded at the 27. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And incomplete on the deep ball. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Over the middle, complete into the hands of Tremble. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On first down, Mahomes. He'll drop this down to Taylor, and they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. And again, it's Mahomes. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Mahomes going to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Got an open man. It's Olave. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. To throw, it's Mahomes. That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes, throw left side complete. That's Taylor. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Mahomes now on first down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Now a give to Taylor. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Looking middle, and that's complete. And the Panthers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Mahomes. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. T.J. Watt picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes, he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Now Etienne to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. Another tote for Etienne. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7.
Taken down and is on 7-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up first down.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And we talk so much about the turnover battle.